Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another NuubCast. This is Blomus here on Daybreak. Yes, the GSL map Daybreak, with a matchup between Johnny PG, Platinum player Johnny PG, and his opponent Arcana. Now, this obviously a map that we don't get to see very often. I think I've cast one game on this channel on this map. And that being said, let that be an invitation to you guys. If there's maps that are out of the ladder pool that you have games on and they're pretty good games, customs with your friends or whatever, definitely feel free to send them in. You know, obviously we want to keep the entertainment value up if we can. But it's always good to watch noobs play on the pro maps. It's always fun. Look how green that green is. That's freaking green, baby. That is some greeny McGreen. Those of you, there are many of you who continually ask me about the vibrant colors and the, you know, just the colors of the units and stuff. I do use a color mod. If I remember, I will try to post the Team Liquid thread once again in the description. But if not, if you search back, I think it's like in the 330s was when I made the switch, and you can go ahead and look back. There's links. There's at least 3 different NuubCast videos with that link in the description. So if you probably search on the main page. Oh, I thought he was like doing something cool there, dropping a hatch or something. Oh, he did. He dropped an Evo chamber. Dropped the hatch, canceled, put the Evo chamber down. I actually like this on this map because an Evo chamber will take a long time to die, but now there's a cannon coming up. But if he has any units out, this. Okay, it's not going to take that long to die, but it's going to take a little while, and that can delay an early Nexus. It can. You don't see a lot of people do this anymore. It's actually a very cheap way. If you have the initial 300, it's a very cheap way to kind of BM man or pylon your opponent. What is that? Is that a Zergling in there? It is a Zergling. Cannon's up though, gonna kill that quick, and he's got to get his probe out of there, or these the broodlings may come and kill. Look at this Arcana. Looks like he might try to cannon Johnny PG here, but it looks like his probe's gonna die before he's able to do it, so he needs to cancel that before he gets up. Cancel it, Arcana. Cancel it. Cancel it. Good job. Good job. Good job. All right. So he is all set, full swing with his expansion here. Spawning pool finishing, the hatch is up and running. So he is good to go. We are off to a good start here on Daybreak. I was in the middle of saying something before I changed topics to talk about the game. Shoot, what was I talking about? Was I talking about casting games? No. Talking about, oh, the color mod. Yeah. If you go to the main page, the NuubCast page on YouTube, and just type in color mod, you're bound to come up with those casts, and you'll be able to find the link to the color mod. It's very simple. It's just changing a couple lines, and it's not a server-side switch, obviously. Doesn't change any of the gameplay. And Blizzard is talking about implementing something like this in Heart of the Swarm, or at least an option in the settings to brighten the team colors. So they're not bothered by it. They're obviously not supporting it, but you know, you're not going to get banned for doing this mod. It's not even something that when you get patches that you have to re-implement, because it just doesn't get touched. It's in an area of the settings that is not it's not bothered, you know. So you're not breaking the game, so they don't care. And it looks pretty cool. I really like it. Makes these things, I think, stand out too. These guys down here, little markings. But anyway, back to the game. Let's see what kind of strats we got. We got roaches coming for Johnny PG. About 9 of them busting out here. Arcana is going to be a little bit strapped. Look at this, 5 gates out of the box, but no units yet. So if Johnny PG wants to send these 9 roaches in, he could have himself a field day. Maybe 2 rounds of units get in. So we'll have to see what Arcana wants to warp in and see if it's going to be Zealot Sentry mix, which would probably be very dangerous against that many roaches, meaning dangerous in the sense that he would lose them all. It looks like he's going to warp in some Stalkers. Maybe he's going to go Blink. We'll have to see. But this is a lot of roaches. This is 16 roaches, and he can move out with that and probably do very well. We've got 3 Zealots, 2 Stalkers. Not looking good right now for Arcana. Is he going... Oh, going right for Temps. That's cool. And here come the roaches. So he's going to get tested right away here. Does he have the tower? He does not have the tower. The drone has the tower, so he's not even going to see this coming. This could actually be a very bad day for Arcana. More Zealots warping in. He is getting the +1 upgrade. He's sending out that Zealot. Oh, did the Zealot see it? Oh my goodness. This is going to be bad. There's that 1 cannon. I can't even see how he could possibly win this. Kills the Forge. Oh my goodness. Micro, Arcana. Micro. Get your guys. Back them up. Oh my goodness. What's happening here? That is a dead Templar. How's Arcana going to live? He's warping in 4 more Stalkers. These guys are... Oh my goodness. Johnny PG needs to go after some drones, some probes. He's going to be... More Stalkers getting warped in. And not even getting hits off. Johnny PG is actually... He's hurting himself by just going after these units. He's got these guys softened up enough to where if Arcana decides to use probes to come and help, they're going to be alright. The question is, will Johnny well played? I think pretty sure that's what WP stands for. Oh my goodness, all these Zerglings just popped out. Is he going to send those right in directly? Stalkers look like they're going to clean this up, and it's actually really bad by Johnny PG. He didn't I mean, he did a lot of damage, killed a lot of units, and therefore is ahead in food. But look, he's only ahead by like, look at that, like, now he's not even ahead. Oh, now he is now he's ahead by what, 18 food. He should be way more ahead. After that, he didn't kill any drones. So if we look at income, we're going to see things are pretty even harvesters, even probes, and this is going to give Arcana an opportunity to not only stay in this game, but potentially get ahead and with more powerful units. Obviously, just like this is going to be dead with a couple of Archons. And look at this, Johnny taking... Now this is, I like. He took that opportunity, he attacked with those roaches, and he went ahead and double expanded after the aggression. Arcana takes the defense, takes the opportunity after that defense to expand also. He might want to send something out to the tower. We have 3 gates, second forge, researching storm. More pylons coming in. Just about food locked there. It's a lot of Zerglings. And Johnny PG playing defense, making another big round of Zerglings. There's a macro hatch in the main. He's getting his upgrades, +1. Melee carapace. He's getting his overlord upgrades. Did he get a second lair? He didn't. He didn't get a second lair. Looked like he was doing both overlord upgrades at once. Maybe I just saw it wrong. Looks like he lost a couple of overlords. Stalkers came out and killed them. So Johnny PG temporarily supply blocked. There's the overlord speed kicking in. Not getting anything at these hatcheries just yet. Making a lot of Zerglings with no... looks like maybe banelings coming. We do have an infestation pit. We do have a baneling nest. All sorts of nastiness can happen right here. Not seeing... We do have a couple of infestors. Wow. Ling, baneling, infestor. There's a spire coming down as well. Where did that get planted? Did that get planted in the main? It did, right behind minerals here. And back in Arcana land, we've got pylons, we've got upgrades going +2, armor +1, I mean +2 weapons +1 armor, and zealot charge. Zealot charge? You've got more stalkers than zealots. You probably won't blink first. I mean, unless he's planning on making a lot of zealots, of course. Still no storm. Getting an observer, so now he's... Arcana's done almost no scale. Wow, that's a big drop. And that's all Zerglings. That is going to do a lot of damage. A lot of damage. And Arcana is not scouting anything. So he definitely is not going to see this coming. Not in a mazillion years. Look, he's scouted the natural. That's it. Here, 3 very quick overlords. Going to drop about 24 Zerglings. And no movement. No movement by Arcana. Nothing. No movement. Taking the whole army this long, ridiculous way back. Now, had he researched Blink first, had he done that, he could have blunked some stalkers up here, and that would have been enough. Could have warped in some zealots. He does have a lot of gateways, so he could have warped in some zealots. 8 zealots probably would have been enough if he had the money to just warp in 8 zealots and wouldn't have had to move in his entire army like that. See, this is one of the bad things about building like this, is you can't move in your own base. Like, blink almost becomes absolute necessity in a situation like this. You really got to have that kind of mobility. Johnny getting his hive tech going. He has seen the 3rd base, not doing anything to harass it though, but he did just take out a bazillion probes. So Johnny, well played, is living up to his name right now, building lots of defense. This is about the safest build I've ever seen. I know Arcana is platinum. I think I'm gonna guess that Johnny PG is not platinum. He's looking really strong, and might be a situation where he is helping Arcana practice. Obviously, this is a custom game, so if he's helping Arcana practice, he might just be, you know, playing passively and just doing the random harassment here and there, like we saw. Baneling bombs. Baneling bombs. Oh, look at that. Oh no! Banelings. Oh, Arcana did get the probes out on time, so that was pretty good. DTs now for Arcana. Lots of probes down here. He should move some of these probes. He's way oversaturated in these 2 bases. He can move some back to his main to finish mining up here. Not a ton of money, but even if he just sent 8 to finish these, could be good. DT's going out to harass. I like this move. He's going to be able to do some scouting, which he has not done yet. So he's now going to be able to see what his opponent has that he's missed thus far. Oh no. more spines, no spine. There's a spore. And I don't know if Arcana's paying attention or not. A couple Colossus out now. A few Archons. Thermal Lance just about to finish. +3. It's kind of turtley game. The Zerg player offering us the only real action thus far. Where's that vision coming from? Oh, the spore did just come up. Okay. So these guys... Is there no vision if the spore isn't burrowed? I did not know that. Now I do. Now I do. And the DT will eventually fall, slowly, because he's getting eaten by drones, but he will fall. Spine kills him. And there you go. And these armies are going to meet for the first time. So many Banelings. All of them die immediately on the Zealots, leaving a lot of Stalkers alive. Colossus in the back doing all kinds of damage. And wow. A lot of units died there, but Arcana made out because he's left with a few more powerful units. And he should just keep moving ahead here. He's got the units now, and pretty even on food. Needs to, when you're moving ahead this far, you need to come and drop pylons on the way. You should have pylon here, pylon up here, pylon over here, and just as he moved in, pylon back here. Keep dropping pylons, pylon over here for reinforcements. And Banelings being morphed right away. Lots of roaches. Arcana moving in for what could be the kill here, except he's not going into the main. Gonna go and oh no, this is actually very bad move by Arcana. Yeah, that was actually nice recovery there, blinking in with the Stalkers, protecting those Colossus. Corruptor flying right by. He must be rallied strangely. Arcana going to be able to take out this third. He's probably going to move in here and take out this fourth. He's got the distance with the Colossus. He's getting broods. Yep, broods are coming up here. Arcana has a fairly decent lead here. He needs to hang back with these units. He's got a freaking trust fund, though, of minerals. I don't know why he should be making units back home. There he goes. Warping in another round of Stalkers. I can dig it. These guys all burrowed. This is a big... it's not too big. It's only about 135 food. Arcana taking out the third and fourth of Johnny Well Played. And Johnny doesn't want to engage it. Can't blame him. Honestly, cannot blame him. Colossus way out of position, and Johnny just moving right by, didn't even attack. Oh my goodness, that was brutal. Yeah, I take back my my previous statement that maybe he was higher level. That was like he totally move commanded into that army. Absolutely move commanded. Didn't, because those Colossus right here would have been absolutely dead if he had attack moved. Man. He still probably would have lost the battle, but these two Colossus would not have been in it. Not a bad game, not a bad game. Felt like maybe Johnny PG. I kept saying WP. It's PG, my bad. My goodness. Use your eyes, Blomus. I feel like he was kind of going easy, and I think that's the case. But regardless, fun game to watch. Nice map. Love this map on the GSL. It makes for a lot of good games, and you know, like I said earlier on, if you have some good custom games with your buddies on some of these GSL maps or other maps we don't get to see, don't hesitate to send them in. NuubCast@gmail.com. Looking for your reps. Before I go, I want to say in the video something I forgot to say yesterday because of how incredibly exhausted I was. First of all, I apologize for yesterday's video. Haven't even watched it because I just don't want to be embarrassed by whatever happened. Second, today was Stargirl's birthday. She turned 5. Super happy that she is in my life and love her to death. She's the best thing that's ever happened to me. And I know a lot of you who subscribe to NuubCast have done so because of her. And some of you have stayed for me in spite of me. So definitely want to give her all the shout outs that she deserves. And much love to the little girl. Alright guys, till next time, keep climbing that ladder.